Hello golfers, I'm Greg Jones, Greg the Golf Guy from the Greg Jones Golf Academy in Medina, Ohio. What I want to do is I want to kind of address direction control. We hit the ball to the right, we hit the ball to the left, we hit the ball straight, and a lot of times we just hit and hope. We have no idea where the ball is going to go. So I want to kind of help you understand why the ball goes the direction it does. There's two factors that control direction. Number one, face angle at impact. And number two, swing path. We have two swing paths we can make. We can make a swing path out to in, or we can make a swing path in to out. The swing path always tells you which direction your ball starts off in. The impact will always tell you which direction the ball is going to go. So for instance, if I swing out to in with an open face, the ball is going to start off left and go right. And we commonly refer to that as a slice. If I swing in to out and I have a slightly closed face, the ball is going to go right to left, and we commonly call that a draw. And that's more the preferable flight pattern. So what I want to do is I want to help you understand how to do it, and as well give you some drills on helping you practice controlling the direction. One of the first things that I do when I come to the range is I grab one of these stationary sticks. It's a driveway stick. And I just take it out in front of me. And I go ahead and put it into the ground. And what I'm looking for is I'm looking at kind of setting that stick in about 2 inches off my directional line, about 2 inches off my aim line. So if I'm aimed straight out here at one of the greens or one of the target greens with a flag in it, I want to aim at the flag and I want to set that pole in about 2 inches to 3 inches inside of that aim line. Now, as I get ready, I'm at a dress position, I want to aim straight at that stake. I'm then going to swing and hit the shot. When I swing and hit the shot, if my ball starts off left of the stake, that means I had an out-in swing path. And if my ball starts off right of the stake, that means I had an in-out swing path. Now what we'll find is most of you, when you hit this shot, the ball will actually start off left of where you're aimed. And that's typical for an out-in swing path. Now, if I swing out to in with a slight open face, that ball is going to go left and then back to right, an unfavorable flight pattern. If I swing in to out with a slight closed face, of course that ball is going to go right and then back to left. Now the first thing that I want to do in working on this direction control is I want to work on the swing path first. So I'm actually going to set up 2 stationary sticks because my favorable swing path is going to be in to out. So I'm going to take this stick and I'm going to move over about 2.5 feet to the right of where I put the original stake in the ground. Now, at a dress position, I'm now aimed at the stake in front of me, actually about 2 to 3 inches to the right of it. And when I come through, I'm going to swing out towards this stake that I put in to the right. And when I swing out, I'm not going to release the club. I'm just going to get a feel for swinging out, for swinging in to out. So I'm going to take the club straight back. I'm going to drop it inside and swing out, hitting the golf shot dead to the right. Now I'm holding my club out here, seeing that the ball is going dead to the right, and the club and the shaft is pointing exactly where the ball just went. Without too much exaggeration, and I mean this wholeheartedly, I probably hit 1,000,000 shots just like I just showed you. Because the thing that I have to do is be able to control the swing path. So one of the big drills that you would want to do when you come into the range is work on one entity at a time. And that entity is, I'm just working on a nice little swing path. And when I do that, I work on it with a small enough swing that lets me replicate and duplicate the motion. So let me demonstrate that again. I'm just going to hit a nice little half swing. So again, I'm aimed just a little bit right of my first stationary stick that I put in, and now I'm going to swing out towards the second stationary stick that I put in. And as I've swung out, you can see that that ball is going to the right. It's not coming back to the left. I left the face open, the ball is going to the right. Now, what I want to do after I own this swing path, I want to start owning the impact. Now when I look at the ball, I kind of put a dial on the clock face on top of the shot when I visualize the ball. This is 12 o'clock, this is 6 o'clock, this is 3 o'clock, and this is 9 o'clock. So when I come through on this next shot, what I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to have the club face closed, so I hit anywhere from 530 on the ball to 330 on the ball, but I'm still going to swing out towards this shaft. So again, I'm just teeing it up. I'm aimed straight ahead, about 3 to 4 inches right of the shaft that I have in the ground. And when I come through, I'm going to hit on the outside of that ball, still swinging to the right. So the ball, therefore, is going to start right of where I'm aimed. And because I've hit on the outside, it's going to have spin on it. And that's going to be right to left spin, or counterclockwise. And that ball is going to come right back down the center for me. That was an in-out swing path with a slight closed face. In-out swing path with a slight closed face. That's the kind of swing that we want to develop in order to control the shot. Now, when I say we want to develop that to control the shot, because if I release the golf club and have a slight closed face, it's going to go right to left. If I square the club face at impact and release as I come through, it's going to be a straight ball. And if I leave the club face slightly open, it's going to be a little fade to the right. And all three of those shots are going to be players. If I swing out to in and close the face, it's going to be a hook. Out to in with an open face, it's going to be a slice left to right. And if I swing out to in with a square face, it's just going to be a pull shot dead left. So again, the first thing that you want to practice when you come to the range is working on the in-out swing path without a release. And then secondly, work on a release by looking at the ball as a clock, 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock. And when you come through, try to hit the outside of the ball between the hours of 5:30 and 3:30 to get that counterclockwise spin or right to left shot. Hey guys, sure appreciate you watching today. And remember, learn, practice to improve. Learn, practice, and improve.